In this video, I'm going to show you how Tom Holland got his lean athletic look for his role in Spider-Man and how you can copy his exact strategy. Because a lot of guys think these celebrity physiques they see in these films are completely unachievable. In reality, the basics are very repeatable. And if you click the first link in the description box, there's going to be a free training that breaks down a similar process to Tom's step by step, making it a hell of a lot easier for you to achieve a physique just like his. Tom wasn't always jacked. He started off as a skinny theatre kid in Billy Elliot, but that's where he built a base in gymnastics and movement. Think of it like laying bricks. He didn't build the house overnight. He stacked skills for years. He stayed active with gymnastics and free running as he grew up. So when the role came for Spider-Man, that's where his years of gymnastics really paid off. A year before Spider-Man, he actually had to lose weight for a film. Then he had to flip the script, build a lot of muscle in a short amount of time, and that's where the structure really came in. His coaches focused on full body circuits, explosive movements, and athletic training rather than bodybuilding workouts. It looked pretty much like an upper push session, an upper pull, a lower push, a lower pull, and some additional core work. That way, every movement pattern was ticked off and nothing lagged behind. Because Spider-Man isn't some mass monster like you see, like the Incredible Hulk. He just needs to build a lean, athletic look. A quick note on this, he trained daily because he had a deadline for a movie. You don't have to. 3 to 4 good sessions a week is more than enough as long as you can stay consistent. Keep sessions around 30 to 60 minutes, minimal rest times, maximum effort. If you want to build some good circuits yourself, base them around big compound movements. I would look at maybe lower push, which includes around squats, lunges, a lower pull, which is more hinge movements or deadlift patterns, an upper push, which is obviously your heavy presses and push-ups, upper pull, where you're gonna have some rows, whether it's machines or dumbbells, and some pull-ups included. And then to finish off the core, just like Tom did, having like planks, some carries, and some crawls. But the thing that I need to stress most is that most of you don't fail because of your workout. You fail because Friday and Saturday map out the majority of the progress that you've made from Monday to Thursday. So as I said earlier, if you want the exact structure and playbook that I use with my clients to get the results that I get, just hit the first link in the description box, fill in your details, and I'll send it right over to your email. Right, now you've had your free stuff, back to it. You need to remember as well, you cannot out-train a bad diet. The majority of your progress is going to come outside of the gym through proper recovery, proper sleep, and proper nutrition. Tom reportedly used simple portion control with protein, carbs, veg, and some fats. High protein for your recovery, carbs to fuel his training. Just remember, and this is one thing that I'll stress to you and I'll stress to my clients, is the fact that try and make sure that your nutrition is as simple as possible. The more simple it is, the easier it is to stick to, not just short term, but long term. If you're in the beginning of your journey, try and make it as simple and as boring as possible. I know it won't sound sexy, but it's going to allow you, like I said, to be a lot more consistent, a lot quicker, and therefore you're going to get a lot quicker progress in the shortest amount of time. Because when you're consistent, you're going to get results, but you're going to get results a hell of a lot quicker if you're trying to mix up some of your meals, you're trying to make them fancy, you're trying to add all these different things to it. When you do that, yes, it makes the food more enjoyable, which, yes, there's a time and a place. I'm not saying don't do that. But just remember, when you're adding all these different ingredients to your meals, you have to know what's actually going in your mouth, right? You need to track that, right? Or if you're not, it needs to be a specific meal plan where everything is tracked and you can just add in whatever weight is on that meal plan, right? But again, it makes the process a little bit more overwhelming. It makes it a little bit more difficult from a nutrition standpoint than it needs to be, right? So if you're early on within this journey, as I said, try keep it simple, which not a lot of people will tell you. Try and keep it boring. Or again, you can still add certain things to it, but I'm just saying, right, if you've got an ingredient list of 8 to 10 ingredients, it's just going to make your life a hell of a lot harder. If it's like, right, well, I've got to log this, and this. And it just makes it more like admin. So stack the chips in your favor in terms of making this process as easy as possible on yourself. Because remember, training is the engine, your food is the fuel. You put the wrong fuel in, the car don't move. Or if it does, it's chugging along, it don't move very well. So if you're not providing your body with proper nutrition, yes, you're eating food, obviously, but you're not going to be performing your best in the gym, which is going to result in, yeah, you might see a little bit of progress, but it's going to be a hell of a lot slower than if you have structure within your training, but you also have structure within your nutrition. But copying a celebrity diet is pointless. They have all the tools in the world to make it as easy as possible for them to be consistent with, so they hit the exact target for the role they're trying to work towards. Your calories, your diet needs to match your specific lifestyle. And that creates a problem. Knowing how to train consistently is useless if you don't know how to fuel your body properly over a long enough time period. So watch this video here where I break down step by step how to stay consistent no matter how busy you are, whether it's your socials, with family, with work, whatever it is. Because remember, consistency is the name of the game. That's your lot. Thanks for coming. Peace.